little while. They can take a bit to get to know each other, but don't get too comfortable. We've got a community meeting in about 15 minutes. It goes for you too, Rebecca? You might have some things if you like.
So what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
You know, what's your problem? What's your issue? What's your major malfunction, soldier? What's your diagnosis?
I don't have a problem, okay?
There's gotta be something wrong with you or you wouldn't be here.
There's nothing wrong with me, so drop it.
Touchy. Look, kid, everyone's got something wrong with them. In here you just get a name for it, that's all. No big deal.
What are you talking about?
Well, take my last roommate, for example. Beth, I think. Beth had serious problems with body image because her boyfriend wanted her thin. He could manipulate Beth into thinking she was fat, so she threw out to lose the extra calories. And then, and I don't know why, he broke up with her, and she binged her way back to being overweight. When you care so much about a stupid boy's opinions, it's called having a problem. And in here, that problem is called bulimia. See?
Bulimia doesn't have anything to do with someone else manipulating you. It's just a mental illness.
Tell that to the doctors here. I overheard them talking myself. Don't you think they might be right?
Whatever. I don't have problems like that, okay? I take care of myself.
Then what are you in for?
Look, don't you think that's too personal of a question?
What, should I ask your name first?
Normally that's what people do.
As if normal matters here. People don't know you by your name. I mean, yeah, they'll admit that they don't really care. Even the doctors. They know you by what you did, not your name. And if you don't tell them, they'll guess.
Well, what are you in for?
I asked you first.
I really don't want to talk about it.
Fine, you want me to go first?
I don't care. I'm still not going to tell you.
Whatever. I'll just figure you out.
You really think you can just guess?
Absolutely. For starters, your age and sex. You're about 16, right?
Yeah.
Well, since you're also a girl, it means I hate my mom. At least that's what every other teenage girl in here has said. I think Freud was onto something when he said it all goes back to mom. I was talking about Beth. Oh, she hated her mom. I bet that's why she cared so much about that stupid boyfriend. So she has something to do with it.
Oh, you're so smart.
Your shirt, then.
What?
Long sleeves in mid-April, and it's been hot as hell for the last few weeks. Now, Beth, she always wore long sleeves, even when it was hot, but she made it look good. You don't.
Stop comparing me to a fucking bulimic. I'm not that stupid, okay?
Calm down. I know you are bulimic. Besides, most people with an eating disorder have better fashion sense than you.
I like long sleeves. Fuck fashion.
You're hiding something on your arms that you don't want other people to see.
I am not. I just like wearing long sleeves.
You don't fool me. You're hiding marks. A tattoo? A scar? A sign of some sort of foreign substance?
No. I just like long sleeves.
Then roll them up and prove it.
Fuck off!
Fuck off! The last time I heard that in here, in that tone of voice, was from Erin. She was an info on the ward about a year ago. She kept mouthing off about how she loved screwing boys. So I asked her if it was because her daddy didn't like to screw her now that she had tits. Really, it was just a wild guess, but then came the fuck off! And I knew I was right, and she wished it wasn't true. I guess you do too. You regret it?
So what if I do? I made a mistake.
A mistake? What kind of mistake? Okay. So you're either a Stephanie who shot up some heroin or a Lydia who cut herself. But Stephanie was freaking out on her intake, causing code and everything. And I didn't hear any codes on my way in. So, just like Lydia, you either tried to kill yourself and failed, or you just get a kick out of watching yourself bleed.
How do you know all this?
You learn a thing or two when you've been on this ward as many times as I have. Let me see your arm. No, it's really not that bad.
I know that. Doesn't make it not important.
Of course not, but it's nothing to be embarrassed about. People walk around with 20 scars and their sleeves rolled up without even thinking about it.
Just because some people are desperate for attention and don't care what people think about them, doesn't mean I am.
Everyone who cuts is desperate for attention, whether they realize it or not.
Fuck you.
You're gonna have to learn to control that temper, or you'll be straight in solitary faster than you can say, "Don't shoot me in the ass with elephant tranquilizers."
What?
It's called the Code 21. Whenever you get a bit too real for Happy Land here, they try to lock you back in your room. And if you don't want to go, they get big, sweaty, ugly man-children to tackle you and stick you in the ass with elephant tranquilizers. And you go into solitary for a while, and they don't let anyone talk about it. It's like an inquisition. One minute you're there, the next, poof, you're gone. Removed from the room, removed from the conversation.
Are you done?
No. I still want to know why you hate your mom so much you cut yourself, but then hardly make anything noticeable.
I didn't do this so someone would notice, and my mom is a monster. You wouldn't understand.
No? Try me.
My mom gets me up 2 hours earlier than I need to be up, just so she can yell at me about how I'm always late. But does she get ready on time? No way. And then she blames me.
Oh, we should all be so lucky. My mom likes to quote the Bible at me to tell me why I'm going to burn in hell. Sometimes just to remind me, even when I've been good.
Boo-hoo religion. My mom doesn't need the Bible to show me how worthless she thinks I am. She just compares me to my brother all day long. And if I show the slightest sign that it might make me unhappy, she acts like it's my fault.
My mom stabbed our cat to death when I got an F on a paper in 6th grade. She said I didn't deserve a cat. Clearly it was distracting me from my studies. She would have made me kill it myself, but she didn't think I was holy enough to take the life of another living being.
Okay. You win.
Thanks.
You're not supposed to be happy about that. What did you do to get in here? Dance naked in a park, sing the age of Aquarius?
No, but thanks for asking. I'm glad to hear you care now.
What is your problem?
Now you're getting it. What's wrong with any of us?
Shut up. I don't want to hear this stupid philosophical crap. I just want to get the hell out of here.
Come on. You haven't even had a few days to get to know this place and all the freaks who live here.
You mean all their freaky problems?
It's like I was saying. Here on the locked ward, we become our freaky problems. And in doing so, we learn
Just shut up, okay? I'm going to go to that community meeting thing.
Relax, kid. I'm just messing with you.
Fine! Whatever. Just stop it.
Going to have to learn to relax. If you can't talk about this stuff with me, a fellow patient, you're going to have a hard time talking about it with the staff. And if you can't talk about it with them, they'll just think you're crazier.
I don't believe this.
Why not? The world is cruel.
I know.
Well, you've come to the right place to get away. Come in.
Yeah, what was your name?
Lindsey, yours?
Lindsey? I thought the nurse said it was something with an R.
Maybe she did. Maybe she told me your name was Sara, but I asked anyway. Maybe I was just being polite.
By giving me the wrong name?
I like Lindsey better. When I'm 18, I'm going to change it.
That still doesn't answer my question.
No, I guess it doesn't.
Would you just give me your real name?
It's Rebecca. You are Sara, right?
Yes. Can we go now?
Yeah, follow me.
What happened to that girl? The one who cut herself.
Oh, Lydia? God, she has a stupid name.
I'm serious. What happened to her?
I don't know. One of the nurses might have really liked her, so she might have turned out all right. I was coloring most of that time, though. I wasn't really paying attention.
Coloring? You mean like a little kid?
There's not much else to do here. You'll get used to it.
I hope not.